Okay, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
My name is Nazra and I am a member of Group 6. So we are going to handle food service and clearing procedures in relation to food hygiene. So before I continue, allow my members to introduce themselves.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Okay, now good afternoon. Good afternoon. My name is Faisal Wati. I'm a member of the Yes,
Good afternoon.
yeah, so those are our members. Today we are dealing with food service and clearing procedures in relation to food hygiene and sanitation. So, food service, well, we have been told about food, and we said in our previous lessons that food is any liquid or solid item that when taken in by a human being, it promotes human growth and health. Sindio?
Yes.
And then today we are introducing another term on top of food, which is service. And I believe all of you have encountered service in one way or the other. Because who has ever called Safaricom? Chef, yes, Safaricom. Hey, that person on the other end one and good morning, I'm Joe from Safaricom. How may I help you? Sindio? Yeah, so also in relation to food, we have that service. And in food, service is the process whereby a customer is given tangible and non-tangible things, and he or she is able to appreciate the process that a waiter has given to him or her. Are we together? Yeah, so that is all about service, and in an establishment, it starts from, where service starts from. When you enter a hotel, where the service starts here, at the gate, clap for her, and then it proceeds to the reception, a clap for her, and then from the reception, a trial. I can hear someone normally, yes, Karen? To the restaurant, clap for her, and then after the restaurant, yes, Sheila? To the rooms, if that guest is staying in, yes, senior. And then after the rooms, akishakaka after a few days, akishakaka itaka kuenda. Where does service end? It ends when you, yes, Isaac, at the reception again. Okay, a good trial, clap for her. Yes, then. Yes, outside the establishment when you are giving the guest a bite. Senior. And service starts when you come in, the waiter welcomes you with a broad smile. Sindio? Ama mjaenda kwa hizo hoteli? Mshaenda? Not necessarily a hotel, even at the bank or at a school, unakaribishwa unaambiwa good morning ama good afternoon depending on the arrival time. Sindio? And the waiter is usually having a warm smile, and then he or she is usually smart. Sindio? If you can look at us, we are all having black and white. Sindio? So waiters wanakuanga wamevaa hivyo. They put on red uniforms depending with the color of the establishment. There's an establishment which chooses to have black and red, black and green, black and white. So for our case, we're having black and white. And then the uniforms should be well pressed. And they should also have bow ties and flat shoes. Sindio? So to enhance the comfortability, ndo asianguke na tray. Sindio? So any other thing that we consider about service is general hygiene of the waiter who is serving the guests. Not necessarily, not the waiters alone, even the people at the reception, the people at the housekeeping and the laundry. They should also be clean, sawa sawa. And then they should ensure that they observe hygiene procedures such as hand washing. I believe we are taught on how to wash our hands. Ndio, nafaa mfuate hizo procedure zote za kuosha mkono each and every time when you serve the guests, when you go to pick the food. Ukijikuta tu hata uso kidogo, you are supposed to wash your hands kwa sababu it may contaminate the meal, and when a guest takes in contaminated food, we all know that he or she will get sick. Ndio, na get sick, unajua venye customers wao wana behave. Kakitu kadogo tu, hata tu ni kanyasi katika hapo kwa sahani. Nataka kuleta drama which is not good. So in relation to hygiene and sanitation, all the staff working at an establishment should observe the hygienic procedures by washing their hands regularly, putting on the PPEs and the required uniforms that the waiters provide the waiter to have worn, and if you have long hair, to ensure you tie it in the French style. And for the males, they should shave their hair. So that is all about the introduction for our service. Welcome to the next.
I'm going to cover service.
Well, I'll still take over for Grace. Her sound is not well, and she was dealing with the service in relation to food safety, the service procedure. So when you are presenting a meal to the guest, you ensure that it is properly plated from the kitchen. And you also ensure that the equipment in which your food has been served in is clean. Sile tuko jikoni tumeshapeana order, tunatoka tuko na chakula bila kuangalia kama imewekwa kwa equipment that are clean, kwa sababu when you get to a customer with dirty equipment, it will be a problem for you. So the first thing you ensure when serving meals to the guest, ensure that the items in which you are serving from, they are clean, and then also ensure that they have been properly portioned, meaning they should be in the right quantity. Because we do not expect that someone will pay for 5,000 for a meal that is worth 200. You can tell me examples of portioning equipment that you think with your friend kindly. 1 minute.
Serving spoon.
Yeah, the minute is over. Take some portioning equipment that you know. Yes. Now the soup ladle, an environmental clap for her. Any other person? Yes, exactly. Give me one portioning equipment that you know. Pardon?
Portioning bowl.
The portioning bowl, an environmental clap for her. Yeah, so among many others. So when you go for food, ensure that it has been portioned correctly and in the right quantity. You have the right to tell the chef or whoever is portioning for you that this meal is not in its right quantity. And also, before bringing the food at the table, what should you also ensure in groups of 3? Inafaa consider nini before you bring the meal to the table? What should you ensure in a group of 3? 1 minute. Yeah, done. Tell me what you have discussed. You should ensure that the meals are in the correct temperature. What else? Yes, Sheila? appealing to the customer. Sindio? Yes, Karen? Yes, you should also consider the nutritional value of the meal. Usilete mtu wa diabetic vitu ya sukari, sema kwamba ashakwambia kitu anakula. Yeah, so you ensure that the nutritional value of the meal in a balance, and the customer will be able to feel happy about that. And also, when you bring the meals to the table, you should ensure that your table is correctly set. Sawa. If you look at our table right here, who can tell me what this is? Yes? This is a tablecloth. You should ensure that your table is well covered in a tablecloth. Varying with establishment, colors vary. Sindio? For our case, our tablecloth is white. Any other thing that you can observe on the table? Yes, Halima, what can you observe on the table apart from the tablecloth? Yes, we have the napkin, which is right here. The uses of a napkin. Who can tell me the uses of a napkin? Yes, Ivy. One use of a napkin. Yes, the guest is given this so that it can prevent food droplets. Msimfikie kwa suti yake. Unajua venye mnaona venye suti yangu ni fiti alafu supu inimwagikie ngoni. So it helps the food not to get to the customer. And then any other use? Yes, purity. Tell me what is this one. She has done like this. It is used by the guest to wipe himself or herself. So you ensure that it's also on the table. So these tablecloths help the utensils that you set on the table not to move and also not to make noise. And if your table is in bad shape, if you look at it carefully, you see that it is peeling. So this tablecloth helps the customer not to notice that the table has wear or sour. So before putting it, you ensure that they are clean, they are well pressed, and they are ironed. Sour. And then that is the end of the presentation. I'm going to take you through avoiding cross-contamination. What is cross-contamination? Cross-contamination is the transfer of harmful bacteria or other microorganisms from one surface, food or object to another. Avoid cross-contamination according to food. Avoid cross-contamination. Proper storage and wearing of disposable gloves. Wearing disposable gloves.
First of all, you separate the service tools for different foods venye pia Benedetta alisema, okay? Zile unatumia kwa raw food ikuwe ya raw food na za cooked food zikuwe za cooked food only. About the clearing procedures. And first, after the service, clearing the dining area, handling waste correctly is vital for maintaining hygiene and sanitation. We all know when we do table setting, in each process, after table setting, we have to clear the table. Sini ukweli? Na clearing inakuanga from the left side, hata na tuwarudishe service. Clear ni from which side? Unaona ukinifanyia
Left.
amesema left. Sini ukweli? Haya. So first you remove food waste. Si lazima kuna kuanga na cram down ndio ucollect hiyo. Si ndio? Then the other thing, you gather used utensils. Lazima hizo vitu zote wamekulia ama zimechafuka unagather pamoja. Zile chafu ndio zikuwe ready kuzipeleka wapi? Kwa washroom. That is clearing here. The third thing is you wipe tables. Once all dishes and utensils have been cleared, wipe down tables using a clean sanitized cloth and an appropriate disinfectant. And you focus on removing any spills, crumbs, any food to remove. That will be the first thing that you should focus about. And the tips for effective clearing, you should use, unatumia nini kuclear the table, first of all? Yes, sir. Yeah, amesema tray, ni correct? Do we use trays to clear the table?
No.
So ukiclear, unabebanga na nini? Na iko tu kwa mkono. Hata glasses za maji utabeba moja moja tu kwa meza, kwa meza. Yeah. Mwingine unatumia nini kuclear? Hata niwasomea. You use trays or plates to avoid stacking dishes too high, which can lead to spills and contamination. Handle dishes by the base. Base ni hapa. So you handle like this. To prevent hand contact with dishes. Kama wewe unajisabe hivi, mshika hivi plate, si huwa tunabeba hapa. Yeah. And always use gloves when handling dirty dishes to reduce the risk of contamination. Any question? Mmeelewa?
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Handling dishwashing and waste disposal. First, let's start with dishwashing. How many methods of dishwashing do you know? There are two types of dishwashing methods. Yes, Gloria?
We have manual washing.
Manual washing. The other one is dishwasher, right?
Yes.
Clap for them. Yeah, we have the manual method and the dishwasher method. In manual method, when we want to wash our dishes well, we are going to use the 3-sink method. That is, we will have the 3 sinks, whereby we'll start washing it in the first sink with a warm soapy water, in the second sink with warm water, and the third sink with cold water, and then we'll have to do what? To sanitize, so that you can do away with all the bacteria. So there are 3 steps. First, you will have to remove food waste. You scrap off the large particles from the dishes. Then you gather the used utensils together. You place the used cutleries, plates, and glassware on a tray or cart for transportation to the dishwashing area. Then number 3, you wipe the tables. Once all dishes and utensils have been cleared, you wipe the tables using a clean, sanitized cloth so that you can kill the bacteria that may be remaining on the tables. And you use the appropriate disinfectant. What are some of the disinfectants that you can use in the while we are sanitizing tables and the utensils or the dishes that have been used? Which one is it? Yes, you can use very hot water. What else? What are some of the disinfectants that you can use? Cloth cocaron. Another one. What else can you use when you want to disinfect dishes? The likes of, yes, what's that? Yes? Yeah, chlorine-based sanitizers, like the likes of Jik. Then you sanitize the surfaces. You apply a food safe disinfectant to the table surface and allow it to air dry, ensuring that all areas have been sanitized. So I want you to pair in twos and tell me the reasons as to why we wash dishes effectively. How does it contribute to food hygiene? How does dishwashing and sanitizing contribute to the food hygiene? Discussing too. I can't see you discussing. Purity is on her own. Dadu is writing something. This being too, tell me how dishwashing contributes to the food hygiene and safety. Shayla, I can't see you discussing with others. But where is the I hope by now you've got an either one or two points. So let's start. Halima, tell me how dishwashing contributes to food hygiene. Yes? I can't hear you. To keep germs, clap for her. Karen, how does dishwashing contribute to food hygiene and safety? For customer satisfaction, good trial, clap for her. Yes, Benedicta. Yeah. Good. To prevent cross contamination, clap for her. Yeah. So here are some of the reasons. One is removal of food residues and bacteria. Proper dishwashing removes food residues where bacteria can grow. You know when together the remaining or the leftovers, that is where the bacteria like to be. So, like dairy products and other vegetables. Another one is reduction of cross contamination. What is cross contamination? We have been saying about yes, Benedict.
Cross contamination is the transfer of bacteria from one surface to another.
Good. Clap for her. Yes, it is the transfer of bacteria from one surface to another or from one type of food to another. For example, if you use a certain kind of what do we call it? Class. Use of appropriate water temperature, that is hot water, we normally use how many degrees? From 65 to 71 degrees. And then sanitizing and drying. You are supposed to sanitize so that you can kill the remaining germs in the equipment or the dishes, and then you dry. You are not supposed to use the towel. Why are we not supposed to use the towel when we are finishing the dishwashing? Yes, clap for her. Yeah, we are Burning waste, yes. Benedicta. Yeah. Recycling. Another way of disposing waste. What's another method of waste disposal or waste handling? Okay, clap for yourself. Well, so waste disposal, first we have to sort the waste. Like we have three types of waste. We have three types of waste. We have the recyclable. Another one? Yes. Organic waste, another type of waste. And the chemical waste. So those are the three types of waste that we have. Before you dispose waste, you have to sort the waste. If there are chemicals, you put them in their correct dustbin. Which dustbin is used to put the chemical waste? Which color? Which color? The blue color, right? And the recyclable, like the plastic, yes, the red one. No, sorry. The red one is the one that is supposed to be, you are supposed to put the chemical waste, and then the blue one is the recyclable, and then the green one, the organic waste, right? Vegetables, the vegetable remains and potatoes. So we normally dispose waste to prevent gross contamination, for pest prevention, for regular removal and safe storage of waste, for separation of waste types, and use of correct waste disposal equipment. And we have to train the employees on how to dispose waste. So thank you for listening to me. I welcome the next presenter.
Good afternoon. So I'm Kenton Obed. I'll take you through cleaning the service areas. In pairs, can you think of the service areas that we have in the food service? Service areas. Lenpa, can you tell me one? Yes, that's right. Law, yes, that's right. Nora, a service area. Give me an example of service area. Yeah? They have been said, meaning you are not keen. Yes, these are the service stations. So I'll take you through first. We have floors. We sweep and mop the dining areas floor at the end of the service using disinfectant solution to remove spills and spillages to avoid contamination in the service area. Then we have the service stations where we clean using the disinfectant, and that is the counters where we place food. Display units and devices stations. The device stations where we place our devices. We need to maintain that they are always clean to avoid cross contamination. So we ensure the devices sections are always clean. We have the iPad services. Those are the surfaces that have your hand stretch. So you need to ensure they are all clean. Those are the surfaces that they is moist. You need to disinfect them using the mops that have the cotton brush to clean on daily routine. That is cleaning the kitchen equipment, storing them in an essential. separable place where there will be no waste. You ensure you wipe all the equipment and tools before storage. You ensure proper storage of the equipment.
Usually we carry our utensils using the jumbo tray, si ndio? Nahakikisha mikono yako inakaa vizuri kwa tray here, and then you put the heavier materials huku karibu na wewe. We all know that. But before that, you also ensure that your jumbo tray is well lined. Sawa sawa. So you carry your clean utensils from the wash point to the side table. In our restaurant, we usually have that cabinet at the side which has shelves where you are supposed to put your well-cleaned utensils. And the side table is usually also lined. Sawa sawa. So when you bring the utensils to the side table, you put the plates at the right cabinet, the cutleries at the right cabinet, the glasses and the cups. And then from there is when you remove your utensils from the side table. Bringing the utensils to the table, you ensure that your table is well lined with a tablecloth, a slip cloth, and usually a napkin. And the napkin is folded into the desirable folds, depending with the occasion and the time of service. Sawa sawa. And then when you have lined your table, when bringing your utensils to the table from the sideboard, you carry it using a silver salver. And then when placing it on the table, if it is a glass, you ensure that you hold it at the base. Who can tell me why? Yes, Benedetta? Yes. It is still the same thing, actually. Yeah, you hold it with a towel and at the base to prevent your fingerprints from appearing on the glass. You know, we have very keen customers. Ukishika hivi alafu akuje ashike glass, angalia apate your prints ama watermarks, anakasirika, sawa. So you hold it at the base when placing it at the table. Forks are usually placed on the, yes Diana, Danu, on the left. Forks on your left hand side, knives at the right hand side, sindio? And then the glass is usually at the tip of the joint knife, sindio? And then you usually place the dinner table at the dinner plate so that you can put the forks and the knives at the right space. That is why you put the dinner plate at the center. So you say, sweet spoon and sweet fork at the top. And then we have the, what do we call this? Bed. And this? Yeah, you put it on the left hand side, sindio? Yeah, na hii butter knife inatumika kufanya nini? Who can tell me the use?